Hey everybody, it's Jim from Jim's Coleus. And who says fall is the end of Coleus? Here it is in mid-September, and we still have these giant pots of Coleus, these arrangements, still going strong. Lots of seed stalks, you can see, more than I can ever use. But now I haven't trimmed this in a long while. I'm just pretty much letting it go now. But as you can see, this is a tremendous Coleus arrangement. And I have one on the other side. I have a couple, actually. Here's another one. And this one needs a little drink. This one gets more shade than that one. The other one gets a little more sun than this because I have a Canadian maple. But it didn't affect it really that much. You can see it's just wilting. I just haven't given it a drink yet today. And as you can see, it's a monster. And this one as well. And again, I'm not really tending to it anymore because unfortunately these are gonna be cut down. Now normally I used to put mums on either side of these in October. But you know, the past 4 or 5 years or so, I've been making Coleus arrangements, and these are pretty big. These are just plastic containers, and every year, same as my backyard, the porch, those big concrete planters from my other videos, I just really make a decision on which Coleus I want to put out here, and I try to change it up this year, and each year rather. But I always include my favorite, the Kongs, because they have such big leaves. They just make such a dramatic statement, and they're perfect for these. So, but I put around 4, and all you do is you have your pot, good quality Miracle Grow, and I believe in this one I put 4 Coleus around like a clock on the edges, not up against the edge, but you know, about a quarter of a way away from the edge of the perimeter, and I put 1 in the center, and that goes for this one here too. So as you can see, it got lots and lots of growth. I love this this pink here. I'm glad I have some seed stalks. Seed stalks coming in late for this, so I'm hoping I can get these to open up. But it's coming in late, really, because this one doesn't get as much sun. So that's another question that could be answered. You know, how much sun does your Coleus need? And they'll do well in either. And this one here does a little better. It gets a lot more sun, especially now in the afternoon, late in the day in the fall. The sun will hit these, so but on this side here it gets sun a lot more, so but it does just as well. And I guess I can account the seed stalks due to you know that. And here's a hanging basket, still going strong. Again, I'm just watering it at this point, no fertilizer. And that's, again, I have I believe two different Coleus. And lots of seed stalks. See, now this seed stalk is ready to be, even though you have a few petals here, you can get really in here because of the lighting. But this seed stalk is really ready to, let's get that in there. That's a little bit too much. There we go. This seed stalk is pretty much ready to be picked. When you start seeing them, now this is a little darker because it's a darker plant, so the seed stalk will be a little darker. And this here is a jitters, and there's no seed stalks developed on this one this year. But I have plenty of these. I have seed stalks from the mother plant. But fabulous Coleus here, perfect example. These are pretty much all ready to go. So if your Coleus seed stalks and you're not sure, you see them like this here. they're ready to go. You got very few petals left. They've all been visited by the bees. They're starting to change less of a vibrant green to more of a brownish. So these are perfect. These are absolutely mature seed stalks, and the seeds that'll come from this here will absolutely germinate. So, and this is a pretty nice Coleus. And there's another jitters on the bottom. So this one really took off. And I do this every year. Now this year, once I cut these down, I leave the soil, and I'm going to next year, or I may do it just over the fall before, but next year I'm going to put a mixture of Ocean Grow fertilizer mix into the soil. I mix that up. It's a local fertilizer mix that's really great for plants. So I'm going to mix these because this soil is a few years old and it needs some kind of fertilizer. Here you go. It's a perfect example of a seed stalk that's absolutely ready to be harvested. And there's a lot of seeds here. If you're just a homeowner and you want some Coleus seeds, that's more than enough for you. So, all right, stay tuned. Harvest your seeds. Let them dry out on the plate. If you're not sure, look at my previous video, and we can do this together. So, all right, any questions, comments, please. Welcome. Have a good day.